Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Trey Tucker to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight to the air they go. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Working now from the gun. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Genty from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another give here to Genty. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And the Raider 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Putting a receiver in motion. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right. Tony.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Quan Jones with a tackle on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
First give on the ground. It's Willie Marks. He won't be able to get past the line very quickly, Brock. They're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
Over. 18. Look the hot. Why Tony?
Air it out on 3rd. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Stroud now on 3rd. He's got it complete to Collins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Stroud completes it quick. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, let's go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught 9-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
19 Texans. 18. Outside.
From the red zone on first. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4 for 4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Again, Stroud. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Tony.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Taimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tucker on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a biggest 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Rolling from the gun here. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Second down pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back basically to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, 10, move. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Tight end going in motion here. Quick throw to the left is complete. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He has it at the 13. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. First and 10 from the 32.
On the quick, right?
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first time so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Back now, pressure coming. It's his running back. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Running it after the penalty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Okay, ready?
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Going left side, Bowers has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
At their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
South. You.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Turn out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Many 56 seconds left in our first half. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Tucker now in motion right. Caught, nice game left side. Hits the 20. He does it, touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
118. Hey, uno.
Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. At 18. That's it. 19 seconds.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. 3rd down from the gun. Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Look to hot. Look to hot. Here we go. Good.
Stroud's going to throw for it. Has him on the quick hitter. That'll be the 1st and more. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Why Tony? 18.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
No more. Here we go. Let's go. At 18. Buggy. Hey, south. Hey.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. And you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
On the quick. 19 seconds. At 18. Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
This connects with Schultz. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And goal to go.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. At 18.
Here's Robinson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second and goal from the 9 here.
Ow, offside. 118, offside. Hey, uno.
Shotgun now, first round. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, hey. 118, offside. Eleven.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 14. Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tucker now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Happy 60, happy 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers, Mustang 19.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Texans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
118. Where's the high?
Back to throw. Stroud sends this to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
He's back to throw. Raiders closing in, then down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud completes it quick. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. And that one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Just build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
All right.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Goes to the hurry up here.
6-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Look the hot, look the hot.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. It's nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We've set it downs from the 37.
All right. 118. That's it.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that? 19 Texas.
On the give, here's Robinson. And they surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
All right. Tony. Hey, uno Mars.
To the air, Stroud. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Look the hot.
Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Dell. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
11.
Here's Stroud now. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offensive line fast.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
Already. 118. What's up? Button.
Now it's Stroud. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game at 21.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long, they're going to throw. That's caught for the first. The 30. The 10. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Taron Johnson has it.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun give here to Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Texans' 39-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Pass play now. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
That's completed out to the right. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and
6. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Raiders' Bowl, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. We go to Genty on the dump off. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And they'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
And the Texans first down.
Hey, Uno more.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Right, Tony. Look the hot.
First down throw by Stroud. Just back, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
15 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Uno.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Go to him again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And they pick him off again. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Counter give to Genty. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 26. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Giving this to Genty. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Tag! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Hawk 7! Hawk 7! 70 Lions! Cowboy 8!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Collins got it left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from the 32.
On the quick, right? At 18. What's that?
Stroud going deep here for the end zone. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. You're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 118, what's that?
Again, Stroud. Oh no, they get him yet again! Taron Johnson has it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You see that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. It's a screen play to Genty. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27th. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Raiders with a 10-point advantage. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Complete to Bowers outright. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Let's go.
And off to Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. On 3rd down, Genty. And that's a Raiders 1st down. And more than that, Brock, it should seal away the win for him.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
38, Texans 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They've got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
16-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Over. 118, what's that?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Connects on the crosser. He's out in the clear. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18, what's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Texans 28.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Oh, the Texans are confident they have it, and they do! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.